Let me also show you more examples on number basis. We are looking at example 1 under here. We have to determine the value of m, 13 in base m plus 24 in base m equals to 41 in base m. So all you need to do first is to write it out first. Then we have 13 in base m plus 24 in base m equals to 41 in base m. So in order to solve this kind of question, all you need to do is to convert it from base m to base 10. And to do that, we make use of the power expansion method. So we're going to start with the first one here, but before we do that, remember that we need to raise them to their power. What will be the power on this digit 3? The power that will be on it will be 0, and the power that will be on this 1 will be 1. If you remember, we talked about this when we are doing power expansion. Okay, for this one now, the power here on top of the 4 will be 0, and the power on top of this 2 will be 1. Then for the 1, for this one, the power on it will be 0, and the power on the 4 will be 1. Okay, now we need to start our expansion method of the power. So we take the first digit 1 times the base raised to power the power that we have there. So that's 1 times m raised to power 1. Then we say plus 3 multiplied by m raised to power 0. So we've been able to perform power expansion on the 1 and 3. The next one now is to perform power expansion on 2 and 4. To do that now, you can see there is plus here. That means we have to include the plus there. Plus, so we have 2 multiplied by m raised to power the power that is there. 2 times m, you know m is the base here. 2 times m raised to power 1. Then the next one now will be this digit 4. 4 times m raised to power 0, so we have plus 4 times m raised to power 0. Then we have equals to, so we're going to expand for this 4 and 1 using power expansion. So we have 4 times m raised to power 1, and then plus, we now have 1 times m raised to power 0. You get that now? So what is m raised to power 1? M raised to power 1 will be m, because anything raised to power 1 will be that same thing. So that means we have 1 times m here, then plus, we're going to have 3 times m raised to power 0, and m raised to power 0 is 1, so we have 3 times 1. Then the next one, m raised to power 1, that is m, so we have plus 2 times m. M raised to power 0 here is 1. 4 times 1, that's what we have, so we have plus 4 times 1. Then equals to m raised to power 1 is m, so we have 4 times m there, plus we have m raised to power 0 is 1, so we have 1 times 1. So let's multiply now. 1 times m will give us m, plus 3 times 1 will give us 3. 2 times m will give us 2m plus 2m, and then plus 4 times 1 will give us 4. Then equals to 4 times m will give us 4m, plus 1 times 1 will give us 1. The next thing to do now is to collect like terms. Collecting like terms, we're going to collect the particular term that has the same exact letter. So if you look at, there is m here, and there is m here for this 2m, and there is also m here for this 4m. So we're going to collect them together. And then if you look at this constant, so any number that doesn't have a letter is the constant. So 3, 4 and 1, they are constant. So all we need to do is to collect them together. And to do that, 3 and 4 is at the left hand side and 1 is at the right hand side. So what we need to do is to bring the 1 to the left hand side to meet the 3 and 4. So we have 3 plus 4. Then one thing you notice now is at the right hand side, this 1 is plus 1. But if it moves to the left hand side, the sign will change to minus 1. Then we now say equals to, we're going to transfer this m and this plus 2m to the right hand side to meet the 4m. So that means we now have 4m. We can decide to arrange it, and then this plus 2m will become minus, you know, it's plus 2m here at the left hand side. If it goes to the right hand side, become minus 2m. Okay, the next one now, take this m to the right hand side. So this m is having a hidden plus, so that means it's plus m here. If it goes to the right hand side, it becomes minus m. So 3 plus 4, that gives 7. 7 minus 1, that gives 6. Then equals to 4m minus 2m, that will give us 2m. Then 2m minus m, that will give us m. Don't be confused there. 2m minus m, you know m means 1m, so 2 minus 1, that gives 2. That gives 1, pardon me. So that is 1m. Instead of you saying 1m, you just write m directly. So 6 equals to m. We can simply interchange it by taking m to the left hand side and 6 to the right hand side by saying m equals to 6. So that means the value of our m is 6.